Hi there. Look, I want to talk today, if I can, about business. I know it sounds like it could be a complicated topic. It's not going to be complicated. It's only going to be a couple of minutes. And I want to look at it from first principles. The job, as I see it, of a business, not just as I see it, as most people see it, it's actually got to make money. All right. Not only make money, it's got to make a profit. So it's got to make more money than what it costs to operate the business. Now, when you're looking at, for instance, buying a business, especially as a business broker, I put a business up for sale. The first thing a buyer's going to do when they look at my advertisement, my invitation for them to look at this business, they're going to do a quick analysis in their head. They're going to say, how much does this business make and how much do I have to pay for it? That analysis will take them all of 2 or 3 seconds, and they'll make a decision then as to whether they want to pursue it or not. That analysis is really just looking at the multiple of earnings that the business is worth. Now, depending on your industry, you may have a multiple of 1, you may have a multiple of 10. Let's just say it's a multiple of 2. Buyer is going to look at the income or the profit of that business, multiply that profit by 2, and say to him or herself, I'm prepared to pay 2 times earnings for that business. You should turn this around. Look at it from the point of view of a seller. If they want to sell their business, they've got to firstly figure out what it's making, because they're going to put it out to this marketplace where these multiples are going to come into effect. So firstly, you really got to know what your business is making, be very clear in that. But the important part of that as well is when you're operating a business, so you've gone into the market, you've bought it or you've built it and you're operating a business and you're thinking you might want to expand it or put on a new location or something, whatever you're going to sink into that business, you have to do your own sums. You have to think, if I'm operating around a multiple of 2, is the income I get out of that going to be at least half of the cost? If it's not, don't do it. Simple. You'll just be going and driving the value of your business backwards if you do that. You may get a bit more income, and if you're going to hold on to the business for a long, long time, that may still be worthwhile doing. But if you want to sell the business eventually and you're going to sink a lot of money into it, you've got to figure out, is it going to create the income I need to support the cost and the money I'm going to put into it? This is where it can get complicated, because this sinking is an investment, and you determine or you define investments by the idea of foregone income. You're going to put something into the business today, you're going to do away with certain benefits today that the income could otherwise provide to buy higher income in the future. Now, when you make that decision and you're going to sink funds into your business, you've gone and actually basically taken a walk into the wilderness. And you can do this fairly quickly. You can sink a lot of money into your business very quickly. You can pay too much for your business very easily. And it's going to take a long time, quite often, to walk back out of the wilderness to find where the valuation is. This is the whole idea of investment. It takes time for it to pay off. And where I hear occasionally sad stories where people don't understand that it does take time to pay off. They might do an acquisition or an expansion, and in 6 months' time thinking, oh, I'm a bit tired of this, it's not working. I'll try and sell it for the plant and equipment that I purchased or for the money I sunk into it. A buyer's not going to look at it that way. They're going to say, how much money is it making? And that's what I'm going to determine my offer on. If you're hoping to simply get back the plant and equipment value that you've sunk into it, for instance, you're basically looking at an asset sale, and they're not very pretty. You don't get a hell of a lot for them. So if you take the courage and you go and make that investment decision, hang in there. If you put the effort in there, maintain the desire, hopefully the power and the results will come out. But it does take a bit of time. If you need a bit of a hand as you're thinking through this, by all means, you come and speak to us. We advise on that sort of stuff. We advise on businesses. We market businesses. We value them. We sell them. We do lots in the business world, and we're very experienced because we speak to lots of sellers and lots of operators of businesses. So what I really want to say at the end of this message is that if you have gone and made that investment decision, you deserve congratulations. It's a big deal. It's a big decision. I hope it pays off for you, but just be patient. Keep putting the effort in. Keep looking for the results. The desire, if it's strong enough, will drive that, and the power will come. I wish you all the best. I'm a business broker, advisor, valuer. If you need a hand, if you want to talk about any of these things, by all means, give me a call. You can see it on my on the page that this video is attached to. All the best.